What's going on? Welcome back to Let's Talk at Pillow Talk. It's your girl, your favorite bestie, of course, with the mic, DestinyShanee. Yes, somebody gave me a mic. I think it's a wonderful thing, but somebody thought, let's turn the tables. Let's turn this mic around. Okay, everybody wants to know me, my story, how did Pillow Talk come about, things like that. Well, guess what? Today, you guys are going to get to find out, because we're turning the mic around and I am going to be interviewed. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm at a loss for words because I don't interview very well. I do the interviewing very well, but I don't interview very well, so we're going to see how this plays out. But, of course, Women's History Month. Who else could really interview me and really get to ask the questions that people want to know? None other than my king, T-Squeeze. He's in the building, guys, tonight. He came by. He said, well, I'll interview you. So he came through, and we're getting ready to do this interview. We're getting ready to see what it's like to be on this hot seat. That's what it is. It's the hot seat. I can't wait to see what questions you have for me and things of that nature. Can I say pass if I don't want to answer it, or I have to answer it? No, I'm just playing.
You let your
No, you can't pass nothing. Why you passing? This ain't no puff pass. This is answer the question.
Well, there you go.
I know. No, but for real, welcome, T-Squeeze. Thank you so much for interviewing me. This is my first podcast that I'm gonna be on. My own. Isn't that pretty cool?
Hey, appreciate you having me. It's T-Squeeze, ladies and gentlemen. I'm T-Squeeze. A little bit about me. I'm the one that, from the Blended Conversation, blogging and hogging with the Terry Hogging, producer, entrepreneur, business mogul. I'm T-Squeeze, man. I'm an artist, HPICHLWG. Right now, I'm here to let y'all in on what's going on and what, inspired my queen, my lovely queen to do what she doing. She been making some noise since Black History Month. Done passed and, passed by through whatever she been doing, since last year or whatever. She had like 55 podcasts right now, and this will make probably the 55th or 56th.
Yep, I think it's my 55th, and that includes, I am so sorry.
My bad for having
there is something in my throat. No, that happened last night. I inhaled, and I think I inhaled a bug or something when we was out in the garden or something.
No, don't say that.
I'm serious. Y'all know everybody has inhaled a bug in their life, has been outside running your mouth and then something goes in there. That happened to me last night, guys. It was gross. Yeah, and I had to swallow it, so I got my protein.
My goodness. My goodness. I just think about Wilson's powers.
Huh?
Talking about Wilson.
What? What did he do?
Wilson been pause.
Yes, he would have been. He would have been like, pause. What happened?
Come on, see.
Wilson is T-Squeeze brother. My brother in love, the Three Kings, guys. The Three Kings.
Yes, ma'am. We in the building. We in the city. We in the roof and the ceiling there. You did, for real. So what's going on? How's it been going?
Man, it's been good. Been having fun, been enjoying it. This month has, I guess between last month, Black Men's Excellence Month and Women's History Month, it's been going good. I've been learning from my guests. two of my guests taught me quite a bit of things, and I have implemented that in my life, because when you surround yourself with the best, you learn from the best and you be the best. So two of my guests really have implemented, and more of my guests, don't get me wrong, more of my guests, but two particular have taught me something that I've implemented recently in my life. So it's been a wild ride. It's been a journey. It's been pretty cool.
Interesting. Okay. But by that being said, you already, seem like you already on cue of what's going on. I'm just trying to engage a little bit with your fan base, so I can get to, familiarity with myself and yourself. Because we might be doing this a little bit frequently or whatever, but
yes,
we're gonna jump in it, we're gonna crank it up, yeah.
So what he's talking about, guys, I have asked T-Squeeze to be my guest co-host from time to time. Get on here together, maybe interview some people together, definitely talk about some things together. So I have asked him to be my guest co-host, and I will have a couple of guest co-hosts throughout this year. I've had some people interested in coming on and being a guest co-host with me. So look out for guest co-hosting. I love it.
Yeah, since we get co-hosting, I'm gonna let y'all know one time. Y'all tune in to that PAY Plug Awareness Year. That's my album, my project that's dropping pretty soon. We're dropping some videos and some singles, and then we adding, completion to my new single that's coming out, which is We Been Though. And I got a feature from Froze Only, ladies and gentlemen, and DJ Smiley, two legends in the city. You know what I'm saying? So I got special features from them to add to this project.
I can't wait to hear it.
It's gonna change the world.
Can y'all believe I haven't even heard it yet?
Yeah, We Been Though.
I know, isn't that crazy? I take that back. He did I did hear it from your podcast. If you guys want to go back and listen to that PAY podcast, and you can hear the new music coming out, I did hear it then, and I think that's just a little bit of it.
Yeah, and I just had a show too. So shout out to everybody that's a part of the squad that helped me be who I am, including my queen right now, which is DestinyShanee. We finna tap into what she has going on in her environment, man, which is Let's Talk It Pillow Talk podcast. You understand me? And she's a part of Cornbread Loud Music and Andromeda Galaxy Vision as well. You know what I'm saying? So we finna tap in. So Let's Talk It Pillow Talk podcast, my queen.
Hey.
What inspired you to create the Pillow Talk podcast? Let's just jump on there real quick. But, not real quick, but it's your time to shine. So answer these questions how you feel like you should answer these questions. And, I'm going to add my little swing to it.
Of course you are.
So to kind of enlighten the fan base or whatever, to get the other side to you a little bit as well. But first of all, I'm going to say appreciate you. Thank you for having me come through. You feel me?
Thank you for coming.
It's an honor to do this. So it's my first official podcast like this.
I know, you being on the other side hosting it, because you're always on everybody's podcast. Y'all better start asking me to be on y'all's podcast too.
Or behind the scenes, yeah.
Oh, definitely behind the scenes all the time.
Creating and stuff, but yeah. Well, right now, let's go and go through it, babe. What inspired you to create the Pillow Talk podcast? I'm gonna let them know what was in your heart from the start when you did this here.
Really, what inspired me? It really wasn't supposed to be a podcast. It was supposed to be a talk show.
Which is
I've always wanted to do a talk show. I've always wanted to be out there before podcast, before it was a thing of the past, before it was popping. My stepdad used to listen to podcasts all the time. He used to listen to talk radio. It wasn't a podcast, it was talk radio. And I actually like books. I like books being read to me.
Oh, she does.
Audio books.
She don't read it herself. She an audio reader machine.
Because that way I can get it into my head a lot faster. Like, I started with the audio books and just the stories. I'm a vampire girl, so I started with the vampire stories. And so I always said to myself, oh, I can do this, I can do that. And I put it in motion. It was a little over 2 years in the making. I know I've said in the beginning a long time ago that it was 2 years in the making. This has actually been a little over 2 years in the making. But yeah, that's just what started that. And the reason for Let's Talk at Pillow Talk, the country is crazy and it's going to shit. Let's just say that, right? Well, we put so much emphasis on these men to save us, to do this, to do that, but nobody has their back. Little bit about my story. My brother committed suicide.
Okay.
So
sorry to hear that all the time.
thank you. I know. Yeah, thank you. Men's mental health is very important to me. So this is where it really started, was with the let's talk about great relationships. Let's talk about supporting these men. Let's talk about this. And then it took off to be a little bit bigger than that. But we are going to get back to the mental health though.
So let me ask you, since you're speaking about mental health real quick, and your brother, long live your brother, long live your sister too. So just by that being said, like, you feel like the way that you have this podcast now, and that was your, you know what I'm saying, do you feel like you would have been able to speak to him like in a way of like a podcast kind of heal people? Do you believe that would have been happening?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I believe if I was around, yes. I wasn't really around at that time. I have my own family, so I was with my own family and, dealing with our issues. And so, yeah, I really do feel like if I was maybe around more, excuse me, guys, sorry about that.
You was a wife at that time and a mother.
I was just a mother, actually.
Okay.
I wasn't a wife anymore at that time.
Well, I mean, you started wifey.
Oh, yes, early. Oh, yes. Me and my brother are 5 years apart. So, he was still in living at home. He was still in, school. He was in elementary school. Him and my sister was in elementary school, but him and my sister, they was still in school when I was married.
Yeah, when you were grown.
Yeah, I was grown when they were in school. I remember walking them home from school.
Interesting. Man, that's wonderful to hear right there.
Yeah, then you get married and...
Yeah, so you just were very responsible early. Okay.
I had to be. I'm the oldest between my mother and then also on my father's side, I'm the oldest.
So you was shown different things or you had to learn, and while you were shown, you had to learn how to conduct business in a proper format as far as being allowed by a citizen.
I had two worlds though. I was pretty cool growing up in two worlds. I grew up with my mother and my stepfather, and then of course I would go back home to my dad every summer, like the normal.
Shout out to pops in the mix.
So when I was at home, I grew up in white suburbia.
White suburbia.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I know you hear that all the time. But when I would go back home to Phoenix, South Side, then Compton,
she said strong,
no, and then Compton, where my other part of my family's from. I lived in New York. Yes, absolutely. So I'm well versed.
Yeah, you Southwest, East connected.
Yeah, I got to hang out with, my black side when I went home for the summers. And then
you ain't just DFW connected. You was also out there in Midland, so it's out there.
Yeah, Corpus Christi.
So it said like you gamed up around here. Interesting. Man, hey, y'all see what's going on. She's gamed up. Okay, so but anyway, so let's jump back into it though. This this is a special podcast because you are the host of this Talk at Pillar Talk podcast. You dig? And not only that, you are a owner of Tomorrow. You part owner of Tomorrow too, right?
Tomorrow.
We're sipping some tea right now.
I know we. Man,
talk about the tea real quick before I ask this other question. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
No, you're good. Tomorrow, guys, you gotta go. Y'all, you gotta go and get Tomorrow tea. It's online at t-morrow.store.
Let me calm down.
You can go online, order it. Me and my business partner, we have a healthy line. You can order any type of tea, drinking tea that you want. We have everything. If you don't see it online, send us an email or pick up the phone and give us a call. I believe my partner's number's on there. But no, seriously, if you want any type of tea, we can get it for you. Right now we have this drippy hog. What we did was we created some teas. We have 3 different lines.
You got tea to grow my wig back. See what I'm saying? She laughing, she giggling. Got no tea.
No, we don't have tea to grow wig back. But here's the thing. But tea, you can put tea inside of hair growth. See, look at you over there. You can put tea inside the hair growth stuff, tea tree oil, things like that. But I don't know if we're gonna get that back up there.
Yeah, you funny.
But we have 4 actually lines. We have a healthy blend line, right? And then we have 3 other lines. We have a wake and bake line. We have a nightcap, which is ready for you to go to sleep. You have trouble sleeping. We have all the tea elements in there, skull cap. We have vervain root. Vervain is vampire. See, I told you I like the vampires.
Interesting.
And
ain't no blood sucking neck out of my neck.
And then the one we have is also a wind down. And that's where you're going to find things that when you get home and you're ready for some tea, you're not ready to go to sleep, but you are ready just to relax, you'll drink the wind down. The wake and bake, it has ginseng. Our wake and bake line, you can get it without ginseng as well. Again, just email us when you order. But our wake and bake line has ginseng in it, so it gives you that boost that you need in the morning.
Okay, she told y'all, ladies and gentlemen, world, global. She said we have wind down tea. I mean, and all y'all wired up out there. So you gotta get you something that's gonna wind you down. You understand, man? What other way to get you some tea that's called trippy? How? Order it. You got the wind down game in it. Tell them.
We're also working on. We have a couple of things for Tomorrow coming up, guys. We are working on, and this has been in the works. This one right here has been in the works for a while. We are working on a post. Not post-op. Yeah, before you work out. We're working on a pre-workout and a post-workout tea. That's what we're working out. So all people out there that work out, you know what I'm talking about. We're working on a pre-workout tea, something that does not give you jitters. We are in the stages of trying to make it cold for you guys, because some people do not want to drink something hot right before they go work out. Although I've been testing it, and I'm telling you, drinking it before you go work out and it's hot, it actually gives you more of a sweat. It makes you sweat more. I
just stopped doing it, but she ain't lying. I'm finna crank back up when she talking like this about it. That's what I'm finna give me an order in.
So we do have that in the works. Like I said, it's being tested, the pre and the post. I have a couple of people that work out, and they reached out to me and they said they wanted to be our test hogs. So again, it gives you everything that you need for a pre-workout, the things that you need for a post-workout. That's what this gives you. I don't even have my notes because I wasn't even expecting that. Also, what's coming up with Tomorrow products, we're getting in the soap business. Tea soap, if you know about it, you know about it. But tea soap is really good for your skin. You know, eucalyptus soap, green tea soap, maca. You know, maca is actually a really good soap for your skin.
I got candles too as well.
And then candles are coming out. Yes, we have the candles, and then the last thing is the plug-ins. You'll be able to have all the aroma. And no, it's not going to just smell like tea, but you'll be able to have that aroma throughout your house. And we're going to have the box, Tea Ritual box coming out. You can get in the bath. Oh, I forgot about the bath bombs. The bath bombs, light your little tea light candles, and sip your tea.
And they got the tea cubes and shit. Like, hey man, I told you I'm T Squeeze, the guy with your knees right around here. So hey, I told you I was gonna tap in and let y'all know what's going on in the world. 21-4 Channel News.
Yes, make sure you guys order. So with y'all's order, you guys say you heard it on Pillow Talk.
Promo code T Squeeze, HPICHOWG.
Promo code.
Either of them, you say promo code T Squeeze, HPICHOWG, or if you got your Circle U time right card, you good.
Yes, make sure you say all the promo code when you're in your order, and you'll get some gifts, some little free gifts in your order.
T Squeeze, HPICHOWG, hell of a go getter. Say any of that type of stuff, you in there like swimwear.
And that starts on the 18th.
Okay.
Yes.
Bet. Let's run it on up, dude. So what was the, what was there a specific moment or experience that pushed you to start it? And if so, like, kind of elaborate about that. You know what I'm talking about? Talk to me quick, not slick.
I wouldn't say there was a specific incident moment. It was a lot of them, a little bit of.
What's one that stand out?
Well, a little. Okay, so let me take you back a little bit. A little bit of backstory. I started a company with some people, and that went south, and it was about the belief and not believing in each other and things like that. I won't get into that. Catch the book. The book is coming out.
So
then
you wrote. So you from that part you wrote a book, and then you seen something within that led you to right now.
Yes, absolutely. Because the book is called How to Lose and Rebuild a Business all within 30 days. And it's a funny book. It's a comedy, but it gives you insight. It gives you, what is that called? I just drew a blank. Advice. It gives you advice. It gives you a little insight. That's also coming out in April. That'll be out by April 26th, my birthday. And it just basically, that's really what pushed me into saying I have to do something on my own. That way, if it doesn't get done, I'm the only person that I can be mad at. And then the support. Of course, your support. You just telling me get out there and do it. Start doing it. Just do it. That really made me just get up and go do it.
Cause we in the same boat.
Yep.
And, so if we sat there in our pal, we ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But we utilize our skill set in our minds. We can go far.
Yep, so you're right about that.
And it's talking pillow talk.
You're right. And when I went to school for music business, I went to school for music business, graduated full sail salutatorian.
How was that?
That was amazing. That was amazing. I learned a lot in the music business because, of course, those that don't know, when I got with T Squeeze, he said, here you go, here's a music company. Here you go, here's a media company. And voila. So I didn't know anything about neither one of those, didn't know anything about running a business, didn't know anything. So I just decided to go to music business school. Went ahead and got my associates and my second associates in that, and I learned a lot. And so that let me know, hey, you know what? I can start this podcast along with my publishing company. It did help me launch my publishing company. but it also it helped me launch this podcast. And now that I'm in filming, going to get my bachelor's degree in filming, doing this podcast has allowed me to see that I can do other things and things that I really wanted to do, like get into filming and tell stories. There are stories out there that need to be told, and they have not been told yet.
So that moment was the one that inspired you.
Pretty much. Yeah, I guess you can say that. Yeah, I guess that would be the moment.
That's good. That's good to know. Like, that's, ladies and gentlemen, sound like that was great inspiration, didn't it? I mean, but check this out. Before the podcast, though, before Let's Talk Pillow Talk podcast was jumping and bumping, what was your relationship with sharing your thoughts publicly? You know what I'm saying? In the world, because you know you ain't that kind of a kind.
You know, I'm not that kind. Here's the thing. I have learned to only share.
Yeah, you share certain things, right?
When it was asked. Well, I can't even say that. Let me just say this. Not everybody likes the fact that I will share, because I share.
Yeah, because you on that social media.
I share the right things. Really, I started school. What I have my other degree in is psychology, because I wanted to be a sex therapist.
Okay. Yeah.
So I had no problem sharing.
Oh, okay.
I had no problem sharing. Dr. Ruth was my ultimate lady.
Interesting.
I loved me some Dr. Ruth. I used to watch Dr. Ruth.
You know, people out just to see what was going on, learn about that woman.
Yes. So now I don't have a problem sharing. And I am. I'm again, it's what needs to be shared.
Clear it up.
Yeah, I'm not going to share everything. My life is private. Oh, I have a private life. Oh, trust me. My life is very private.
They listen out here globally.
I know, but my life is very private.
They come storming through the wrong way and get, the wrong answer at the right day.
And that's true, because, yeah, absolutely.
But we, this is a real, peaceful podcast, so we ain't gonna tap into that gangsterism.
Please don't.
No.
Let me.
No. With this, we want to be monetized properly.
Yeah. But I don't want them seeing my gangster side. I want them just seeing this really nice, sweet side.
Yeah, let them keep thinking it's sweet. But yeah, so were you always this open?
Yeah,
Okay.
Pretty much.
So that means that's what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Open like 7-11, right?
And that is just conversation, so get it right.
Get it clear.
Get it clear. It's the only thing.
Listen clear in your ear, get it clear. So real talk though, my queen, tell me in the world, what does the phrase pillow talk mean to you personally? Because you know what pillow talk means to other people.
And that's exactly what pillow talk means. When I say let's talk at Pillow Talk, what I want this podcast to be, you and your bestie curled up in the bed, because of course I'm a girl. I know you and your bestie isn't going to get curled up in the bed, but me and my bestie curled up in the bed and we just talking. And it's a safe space where you can tell me whatever it is you want to tell me. And what is that saying? We don't judge, we just listen. Well, we don't judge, but not only do we listen, we also give advice, we give coaching, we give affirmations, we give positivity. That's all that it's about. So positive pillow talk.
Yeah, because I was, shout out to C-Son Prime. I was telling him about pillow talk. He said, ain't that about in the bed or something? Like, basically.
Absolutely.
But you can still do the podcast at the place. It's just an intimate situation, right?
Absolutely. It's just an intimate situation.
And that's how he, how he received it, you know what I'm saying? So, so yeah. But the pillow talk caught his attention span. His dendrite was shifting a little bit there. You know what I'm saying? One thing listeners love is how real and unfiltered your conversations are, right? Why is the authenticity so important in your show?
Oh, you gotta be you. Because if you ain't you, who are you?
Okay.
You gotta be you. I'm always me. I'm just, I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind.
Be somebody else, but if you look in that mirror, you still gonna be what?
You.
You.
You know, I always say, and I say to everybody, you can't lie to somebody else. You just lie to yourself because you believe that lie. You have to believe that lie in order to convince somebody else. You have to believe that lie. So you're only lying to yourself because the person that you're almost lying to, they really don't care, honestly. I say that all the time to my babies. I tell them, don't lie to me because I really don't care. It's your life, not mine.
Correct.
So tell me the truth. So yeah, I just this is a place where I can be me. This is a place where you can be you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Tell the truth, you need.
Absolutely, tell the truth, shame the devil.
What topic on the podcast has been the hardest for you to talk about? You did what one subject got there, one topic that you talk about that's been hard to talk about. So whatever you've been talking about behind closed doors, you want us to bring it to the front line. What's the part of the game that you don't do it?
You know, one topic that I do not talk about, and that's again for my personal, so I can have something for me, you know, would be family. I don't talk about family. That would be a hard topic for me to discuss, you know, with my brother and sister being deceased. And I think I've discussed it on one other episode about my sister just being deceased, and I barely got through that. So yeah, that would be the topic. No, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that for real. What has been the most surprising reaction or feedback you received from listeners? You feel me? Like what the listeners nowadays be saying that you didn't think they were peeping? You know what I'm saying?
My voice.
Oh yeah.
I didn't think anybody. I don't like the way I sound on. I mean, I do, but I don't. But yeah, my voice. I've had people tell me my voice is soothing.
Yeah. Okay.
So I gotta get back to my soothing voice. I gotta start back drinking my tea. Again, every day.
Right,
I know, right?
That's what it is. So they like your voice.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I'm hoping. I hope more people start liking my voice.
I mean, you got a podcast and you know what I'm saying? You was friends with Dr. Russo. They gonna peep your voice out. You hear me?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, baby, glad your OnlyFans page ain't jumping.
I do not have an OnlyFans page. No, thank you. Again, that I'm private. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a feet page or something.
You know what I'm talking about?
You know, I'll do a feet page. How about that?
They say in your book like that, you might well do a voiceover over your feet.
ASMR.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. Oh, give my feet a voice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
On OnlyFans.
Ooh, go to OnlyFans and give my feet a voice. Ooh.
Type shit. Next.
Yes, keep going.
Next subject.
See, this is probably why. I don't know. Maybe somebody else should have interviewed me. No, I'm just playing.
Nah. I'm gonna tap in since you was talking about voices and feet. You know what I'm saying? So let's tap into the relationships in life. You feel me?
Okay.
You know, I ain't gonna hold you too long up in here. You feel me? So a lot of pillow talk conversations revolve around relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's one relationship lesson life has taught you the hard way, man?
Ooh.
I mean, come on, man.
The hard way. You know, one thing I will say, one lesson that I was taught the hard way. Your partner, spouse, does not determine your value. You have to determine your own value. When you let somebody else determine your value through the things that you do, through, you know, the acts, services that you do for them, then you've lost. You've lost yourself. You have to make sure that you determine your own value. You have to make sure that you know your worth, because without that person, you are still an individual. With that person, you are still an individual.
Okay.
With another individual, that just makes you guys two common individuals. But you guys are still individuals. And I think people lose that sense when they get in a relationship. I believe women, females, lose that sense of, oh, now I have to do everything for this person. I have to be this person's all, or else my worth is not high. And I know that they don't say it like that, but I'm saying it like that so people can understand. You have to value you first. Because if you are not valuing you, then I guarantee you they're running all over you and not valuing you either.
So you're basically saying that's the overrated part of the game, of that in the relationship part is the part where you're not valuing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you lose your originality trying to combine two individuals try to combine them into one instead of utilizing them as two. Okay.
Correct. And walk them side by side. Don't you get more with two than you get with one?
Correct.
So why would y'all want to blend yourself into one?
Just act like you're a twin or something, huh?
That's almost like blending yourself into one, because twins do the same thing, right?
Yeah. They are.
They are still their own individual.
Hello.
Okay. Goodbye.
So that's a good. I feel you on that. Okay. So what do you think people misunderstand the most about love and dating or dating? Is that what you're talking about? What you think?
Transparency.
Okay.
I don't think people are transparent enough.
Okay.
At all. I think people believe that you should not tell everything when you first meet a person. Let me explain something to you. The first time I meet a person, I want to know your flaws. I don't care anything about the good that you do. Why? Because it's good, right?
Yeah.
I want to know what I can't live with you doing. I want to know if your flaw is, I don't wash my clothes until a month later. I want to know if your flaw is, I chew with my mouth open and the food drops out at home because I just, it's okay. I don't know. I want to know if you get mad, you punch a wall. Do you hit women? Do you hit kids? Do you touch people? I want to know your flaws.
Okay.
Because with your flaws, if I can deal with your flaws, then your good is good. That's what I want to know. And that's what I told you when we first started dating. I didn't care anything about you saving a little girl from a burning building. I'm just giving an example. All I wanted to know right now is your flaws. Let's not waste time. I think a lot of people also waste time. If you are trying to talk to me just to have sex with me, tell us. You're wasting time. You're wasting your time by courting me, taking me on dates, buying me stuff, just so you can date. Yeah, no, you're wasting your time. That's how people are getting hurt out here, because they're playing with these people. Stop playing. Love is not a game. Dating is not a game. It's for real. It's to be with somebody for the rest of your life. It's to be, I don't know, happy with another person. It's to have fun with another person. Okay. You know, it's to argue with another person, and then 5 minutes later, you guys are laughing at something goofy.
Yeah, it's Leah right there. You feel me? Going Leah, you doing that. I'm gang unit. Straight up. So check this out. If you could give one piece of advice to someone struggling with self-worth in relationships, what would it be?
Go talk to somebody. Therapy. Pastor. Somebody you trust. Best friend. I mean, go talk to somebody. I think therapy is amazing. I've been to therapy before just to make sure that I was seeing things clear and right. And also people say, oh, well, that's God. You're absolutely correct. Talk to God. That's one thing that I have gotten back into doing personally for me is my studies, because, you know, I have gone away from him and studying the word. So that's something I have gotten back into. And a lot of my prayers, a lot of my questions, I have been answering. I have been getting clarity on, because I'm thinking more clear, because of course, definitely God is guiding my footsteps. But talking to somebody, if you are struggling with your self-worth in a relationship, my second advice is you got to figure out why you're doing that in that relationship. Is that relationship worth struggling with your self-worth? And that's why the first one was talk to somebody, because it could be something a little different. It could not even be that person doing something negative. It could be you overthinking and you over struggling and you overcompensating yourself. And you thinking you're not good enough with that person because of whether it's a physicality, whether it's a financial mismatch, even if you guys are unevenly yoked in some type of way, that could be on you. That's why I said go talk to somebody, because it's not always about the other person doing something negative to you, just for you to be doubting your self-worth in relationships. It's about you, you know, so definitely figure that part out.
Okay. Definitely want to, you know what I'm saying, get it out your atmosphere, you feel me, speak about it to somebody. You know what I'm saying, because conversation rules the nation every time, so
amen.
It gets you to your destination, you dig.
And I don't believe in staying in things that's not going anywhere. And I'm talking about after you guys have talked, maybe you guys went to therapy, church, praying, things like that. I don't believe in staying in a relationship just to be staying in a relationship just to say you're in a relationship.
Okay, then survey says.
Bye-bye.
Filing your taxes can feel like solving a puzzle with missing pieces. Are you struggling with those forms, the rules, and all of those deductions? At Wealthway Financial Services, we make taxes simple, fast, and stress-free. We maximize your refund and handle the details so you don't have to. Stop struggling and call us today. Let's get it done right.